I'm Emma Younger.
And I'm Caleb Jenkins with the latest in Windsor News. Today we start off with a reminder, as if students needed one. This week starts finals weeks. They will be Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday of this week, and these will be the finals for semester 1.
Our schedule for those days will be a bit different from a normal day. On Wednesday, students will have their M2 class final starting at 9:37. M3 final will start at 12:05, and the M4 final will start at 1:42.
On Thursday, students will take their G2 final starting at 9:37. G3 final will be at 12:05 and G4 at 1:42. And then on Friday, finals will start at M1 at 8 a.m. and G1 at 9:37. This will only be a half day for students as they will be dismissed at 11:12. ELO is from 8 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. on Wednesday and Thursday each morning.
Semester 2 will start on December 14th. We talked to Mr. Moreno about schedule changes and when students can see their schedule for Semester 2.
Schedules will be released at the end of the day on December 4th. So as soon as the day is over, probably 4 p.m., they can check campus portal and see what their schedule is. So for schedule changes, you can make an appointment with your counselor, or what we're hoping to do this semester to make things a little bit easier is during finals on finals week, we'll have a set time each day that's set aside solely for schedule changes. So Wednesday, so the December 6th, in the morning during ELO, seniors can make schedule changes, and then December 7th, Thursday in the morning, juniors can make schedule changes, and then Friday in the afternoon during ELO, so the third and fourth block of the day, sophomores and freshmen can come in and make schedule changes. That way nobody has to wait to make an appointment, things like that. So students can change their schedule if they're looking for a different elective class, things like that. For some classes that students are wanting to get out of, there has to be a good solid reason for them to want that, and we're not doing schedule changes to just change a teacher. So if students don't like the teacher that they have or something like that, we encourage students to work with that teacher rather than try to change out of that teacher's class.
The theater department just completed one of its most successful musicals in memory, with Fiddler on the Roof. These performances took place on the November 11th through the 13th. A lot of the success of the play goes to the performers, but yet it takes a lot of hard work behind the scenes to make the performance look and sound so great. Here's Tucker Hayne with the Tech Club.
Step inside your typical theater for a show. Your primary focus is on the actors and the performances that they give, both song and dialogue. But there's one very important aspect that many seem to forget. The technical aspects. These guys work tirelessly to make sure that the show goes smoothly as possible and looks clean and pristine. But what exactly is a so-called techie? Perhaps it's time that the world found out.
Okay, so we have construction, we have costumes, lighting, sound. We just recently added dramaturgs to our list, which is the history of whatever play we're doing or musical. We also have props. And then the occasional, what am I trying to think?
House manager?
House manager is technically another branch, which is practically advertising and production, which we also have Laura in, which is advertising.
As mentioned, there are many branches of the Tech Club, each with its own specialities, skill sets, and necessities of focus and awareness. Backstage crews help change the set and props in each scene, requiring good vision and careful transportation so as not to destroy the set. And that's just for the after-school plays and musicals. These guys also do a lot of work for other events, keeping people working year-round.
We usually run shows after school as well, so that means that we are up in the booth doing sound and lighting for choir shows, events like award ceremonies. There's many things that we can run stuff for.
The Tech Club is available to anyone at just about any time, so long as you're willing to work and show up. If you prove dedication to the craft, you might earn a spot working in the musicals and the plays. This club serves not only as a means of connection and work for shows, but obviously teaches each student about different aspects of construction and shows, and helps with experience in useful, real-world construction.
Freshman year, I wanted to be a part of something, and my older sister was an actor. I was scared of acting. I hated being on stage, but she told me that there was a construction part, and I was really interested in construction, so I joined.
As made evident, the Tech Club does a lot more for the school than oftentimes are given credit for. with some working all year round for a large variety of events, the dedication for these people is clearly present, and they deserve a lot of respect for the work that they do. Although the musical for the year has ended, there's still a lot for Techs to do throughout the year, including the spring play. So, if you're interested in anything building, mechanical, electrical, so on and so forth, then Tech Club is the perfect place for you. Reporting from Wizard Weekly News, I'm Tucker Hain, Channel 8. In our ever-growing community, more and more people find themselves driving, whether it's to the grocery store, work, or even just to play. However, less than 1% are using environmentally friendly electric cars. Typically, electric cars come with the stigma of being more effort than they're worth. The United States leads the world in use of electric cars, and now the Windsor community is looking to invite those with electric cars to try the city's new charging stations. Take, for instance, the Nissan Leaf, one of the best-selling electric vehicles currently on the market. These and other electric-powered vehicles can now thrive comfortably in Windsor, with charging stations available at the Rec Center, Town Hall, and soon to come the 15th Street. These new charging stations are becoming more and more efficient each year, and around the town of Windsor they are free to use. Now with these new changes, this couldn't be a better time to look towards these new improvements to Windsor, and above all else, society.
Welcome back. I'm Emma Younger.
And I'm Andrew Burdick.
We would now like to give you an insight into one of the main clubs offered here at Windsor High School. My co-host Andrew Burdick gave us an in-depth look at the WHS Key Club, a club that is dedicated to community service.
Here at Windsor High School, there are many clubs for students to get involved in. One club that has been brought to the school is Key Club. Key Club is a student branch of a larger organization known as Kiwanis. Ms. Duvall is in charge of the Key Club here at Windsor High School and told us all what it's about.
The main purpose of Key Club is to really help our community. So that's our community here at Windsor High School, it's our surrounding community, and even worldwide.
Key Club at the high school has been here for over 3 years, but has become even larger recently. We have students ranging from freshmen to seniors that are getting involved in any way they can. Sophomores Breckenhausen and Whitley-Leoma told us about why they got involved with Key Club here at the high school.
I joined Key Club because I thought it would be awesome to make a difference in the community.
I joined Key Club so I have a reason to go out and do community service.
Here at the high school, Key Club is growing bigger and bigger with the growing student population. Getting involved in Key Club is easier than you may think. Ms. Duvall explained to us how students can get involved and help out the community.
I'm kind of your go-to person, but also Thursdays is when we meet at lunch, and right now we're in the auditorium, so people can come at any time. It's not like in January, oh, I've never joined, I can't go. No, you're welcome to come and check it out.
Key Club is the largest and oldest high school community service organization and is growing larger every day. Here at Windsor High School, the growth has been great. Students from all classes have come together to help out the school and the community. This has been Andrew Burdick reporting for Wizard Weekly News.
Welcome back. Students here at Windsor High School work very hard in and out of school. One student we would like to introduce you to is Emma Beardon, a sophomore here at Windsor High School.
You will most likely walk with a limp for the rest of your life, were words that were told to Emma Beardon less than 2 years ago. Emma Beardon is a sophomore at Windsor High School. She's an honors student with a 4.0 GPA, and she is part of the school's Key Club. Not only that, but now, 2 years after that most devastating news, she is once again a dancer and a member of the Palms team. She hopes to be valedictorian of her class, and she is definitely on the way. Her dream college is University of California, Berkeley. Emma also enjoys music. She has been playing violin for 4 years. She is in AP Music Theory currently, even though that class is typically unavailable to sophomores. Although she has many interests, her main passion is dance.
I love mostly the way it kind of gets you to tap into your humanity a little bit, because there's nothing better than having a really good improv session where you just put on a song and move however you feel like you want to move, and it's like the most cathartic experience ever, and you can just do so much with it.
July 28th of 2016, she had a pretty catastrophic ankle injury that inhibited her ability to walk, let alone dance. She was on a zip line when her hand slipped and she fell 4 feet to the ground. She suffered a spiral fracture in her inner and outer ankle bones. Her foot was actually facing the wrong way. All her soft tissue was torn. She had to have 3 screws put in on the inside and a plate and 7 screws put in on the outside. This made it very difficult to continue her passion of dancing.
So we did go to one doctor here in Fort Collins, and he looked at my x-rays, he looked at me. I was 14 at the time, and he was like, "You'll never dance again. You'll be lucky to do palms again, but you'll never do ballet, especially not point. And if you can walk without a limp, you'll be really, really lucky."
Even though she was told she would have a hard time walking, she didn't take no for an answer. She went to different doctors and tried to find some solution. She eventually found a doctor who suggested the surgery. She now says that her ability is almost 100% back, and a little over a year later, she is now back on the sideline of the football game with palms and is taking ballet lessons.
Burning out, and then I had it taken from me, and I was like, oh no, I really can't. I can't live without it. I can't not dance. So it kind of made me realize how much I actually loved it, and it's the best feeling in the world to just be able to move how I want to and to have that creative outlet back in my life.
Emma shows us that through perseverance and hard work, anything is possible. Even through such a hard experience, she kept up in academics and other activities. She is still very successful in dance and academics, and her injury has only strengthened her passion. Recording for Winslow Weekly News, I'm Grant Allen.
The December dance is almost here, but this dance is not like other school dances. This one will involve the English and math departments here at WHS.
That's right, Emma. On December 11th, the English teachers will move from the modules back to their classrooms. It will be the math teachers who will move out to the modules as the math wing is being remodeled for the next few months.
Winter break is right around the corner as well. For students, the break will start on December 22nd, and the teachers will start their break on the 23rd.
Our break officially ends on January 9th, but the teachers have to report to school on January 8th. Enjoy your break.
This is the last Wizard Weekly News until January, so from the cast and crew, we all would like to wish you Happy Holidays!
That's all we have for you this week on Wizard Weekly News.
We will be back in January of 2018.